This is 19-year-old Christopher Matthew.
Back in August of 2020, Christopher was arrested in connection with the murder of 20-year-old drug dealer Tanner Banderat. According to the arrest report, Christopher picked up Tanner from his home so he could purchase some cocaine. While they were driving, Christopher shot and killed Tanner. He then dumped the body on the side of the road, took his victim's cocaine, and drove away.
There's always two sides. Yeah. And you know exactly why you're here. So tell us your side, man. Why do you think you're here?
Why do I think I'm here? Because my car was in, it stated on your paper, so
Okay.
I guess you guys are investigating a murder of Tanner? I think Tanner is friends of friends.
And Chris, I'm gonna let you know now, just so you
Why he just act like he another pronounce that dude's name, bro? It's fucking Tanner, bro. It's Tanner. Why you acting like he don't know how to pronounce his name? Shit like this is indicators of lies. You already talking too much, bro. You should have asked for it. You know you getting invested for a murder. Ask for your lawyer.
Dennis,
Ever thought about carrying a handgun for you and your family's safety? In today's world, unpredictability seems to be the only constant. Let's be honest, we're all...
we know Tanner was involved with drugs. We know you are involved in drugs as well a little bit. We do not care about any of that. Whatever you tell us about the drugs, I can tell you now I'm not a drug cop and I don't care about those things. And neither does my partner, okay? So, during this interview, we just would like you to be as honest as you can about everything. Because I know that in the back of your mind you're thinking, oh man, they're going to try to give me some on the drugs, you know what I mean? It's not the case. We do not care about drugs at all, okay?
I ran away from my dad's house. This is my side of the story.
Yeah,
And then I started doing a lot of cocaine, and I met him through all of the people that I was hanging out with. And he was the dude up in Frederick. That's all I knew him as.
Okay.
And then I'd take him to go pick up stuff here and there, but that's all I really knew him as.
And when you would take him to go pick up stuff, did he give you a little bit on the side for kind of chauffeur him around sort of thing?
I mean, he paid me money or product.
Okay. What was it usually?
Mainly product.
Mainly product.
Because I was addicted then.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
still addicted.
Yeah, keep talking to us about that. So what since then? Because you were...
I don't know, I lost connection with him. I finished all of my legal troubles when I turned 18. And then I just remember seeing him at Starbucks one time with Alicia. And then after that, I didn't really hear from him, see from him. And then one of my friends, Jojo, reintroduced me to him.
Okay. And then what happened from there?
And then I just hung out with Jojo and Tanner, like, not a lot, but we'd go run to the Buck's house or to the distributors.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. I was just kind of the driver. I really liked my car.
So you do some drugs, you drive around,
Yeah.
and those kind of things. So
Yeah, that was about it.
you didn't hang out, you guys weren't like boys hanging
No,
out.
we weren't like, hey, like, kicking it. We weren't drinking. We weren't kicking back beers. I was partying. I don't like to party
Mhm.
anymore. Like, if I party with a small group of people. I don't like to go out and, like, because most people go out and they drink and they drive.
Sure.
I'm completely against drinking and driving.
So when you're partying, you like to be way around and not move kind of thing?
Yeah.
That makes sense. How long have you been addicted to cocaine?
Off and on, 2 years.
2 years?
After they established that Christopher knew Tanner, it's time to move on to the reason why he is there, as you will ever see.
So let's fast forward. You said that you know that you're here because somebody borrowed your car? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
You told a different detective that, right, over the phone?
I told the detective that over the phone, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about that.
So, basically, honestly, I'm just going to come forward and tell you that was a lie.
We appreciate that.
Yeah. And we've done a lot of work, so we kind of already do that. Yeah. But I think this is your opportunity to just as possibly tell us what happened. The one is that he was in a car with me, the journalist. Yeah. So what happened? And then we drove down to Pecos. We hit the 7-Eleven. And then we're driving back, and then he tried to reach for a gun.
For what gun?
For my gun.
You tried to reach for your gun?
Yeah.
Where was your gun at?
My gun was in. And then we drove down in a car with me. Tell us what happened. The one is that he was in a car with me, the journalist. Yeah. So what happened? And then we drove down to Pecos. We hit the 7-Eleven. And then we're driving back, and then he tried to reach for a gun.
For what gun?
For my gun.
You tried to reach for your gun?
Yeah.
Where was your gun at?
My gun was in the center console.
Just sitting there?
Yeah.
Is it the gun that's in the car now?
No.
It's a different gun, okay. And what happened?
Basically, he reached for it, and then I shot him. How did that go down? Because he shot here. Yeah, so, how did that happen? There's a lot more that happened when he shoots somebody in the head, so, what details? We struggled for a bit. I mean, I was driving down the road, and then he reached for the gun, and it was self-defense.
So tell me, did he say anything?
No.
When he reached for it, he just reached for it.
Did he actually hold it? No, I got a hold of it first.
You just saw him reaching for it?
Yeah.
And then what happened?
And then I shot him.
When you were in your car?
Yeah.
Where was that at? Where exactly were you? 16th and Pecos?
It was still by those apartments? Yeah. Okay, so then what happened? And then I didn't know what to do. I was scared. Sure. Shot me in the car. Scary. So what did you do? I should have taken him to the ER, thinking about it. Yeah.
But what did you do?
I took him to a field.
Okay.
I didn't know what else to do. I thought you came to that point. Yeah.
This dude lying like a motherfucker. It's just terrible, bro. Sometimes I wonder, like, what the fuck these police be thinking when, like, they inside these interrogation rooms and they gotta deal with people like this every single day. Murders happen every day, multiple times a day. So they got different cases they gotta deal with and different people they gotta deal with like this. How do they go about that shit? Probably talk to some police detectives one day and see how they thought pattern is and what they thinking when shit going down like this. Maybe it's a game to them. Maybe they try to see how long it takes for them to commit, for them to tell them they lying. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about.
I'm pretty sure too.
Here's how women are able to earn $1,000 in 30 days by sending messages on their phone. And some take it even more than that. I mean, this girl just earned over $1 million.
That's a long ways to drive. Is it dead right? Yeah. Really? I don't know. I was just freaking out. Yeah, sure.
Tell us about that. Yeah. I mean, walk us through the motion, because I told you in the beginning there's two stories. Tell us your version. Tell us everything. I mean, I want to be with you and in the car. Help us understand the self-defense part of it.
Yeah. Who else? Is it just you in the car or someone else? No, there's nobody else in the car. Okay, so what, tell us what happened. He reached for my gun. I grabbed it, and then I pointed it at him and shot him in the head. What did you do when you put it up? What did you do when you put it up? He tried to grab it. You tried to grab it when you were pointing at him? Yeah. So did you guys struggle with the gun? Not like terribly, but he grabbed it.
That's okay, go ahead.
Yeah, take your time. He tried to grab it, and then I grabbed it, and I went like that.
You know the worst thing about these type of laws? They're easy to fucking forget. When you inside a case of self-defense, you have to tell the same story over, bro. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why people think they could get away with murder. I don't know why. It's only two ways to get away with murder. Don't commit the shit, and don't commit the shit. That's the only ways you're getting away with it.
So you're in the driver's seat. You point, and then did you touch his head with it? No, I don't have any idea if I touched his head with it or not. Okay. So you pointed the gun at his head. Yeah. Did he say anything? I mean, he was trying to reach for my gun, but did he say he was shooting or anything? Or he was trying, I don't know. Honestly, it's memories that I've repressed.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's a very
It's really important to get this all out, and this is really for your benefit. Yeah. So, and we appreciate your candor. So how did you shoot the guy? What happened? I just remember picking up the gun after he tried to grab it, and then I pointed it at him and shot him, and then after that I was just like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Absolutely, I totally get that. And then you drove long days. You had a dickhead inside your car. You freaked out. Yeah, I was like, I don't know what to do. Yeah, sure. At that point, it's like, do I bring him to ER or what? Like, he's sitting there gargling. He's gargling? Yeah, really. Just blood all over the place. There's a lot of blood? Yeah. Did it get on YouTube? Yeah, I got on one of my shirts. Okay. So, what did you do? You drove south there, obviously. Yeah. And then, I don't know, I was just like, I found a field, and I was like, I don't know if I should just put him here. That's what was going on in my head at that moment. Yeah. And then I put him in the field, and I was just like, freaking the fuck out. Yes. Because killing somebody, whenever you kill somebody, it's just, hey, you're never the same after it. Sure.
I haven't been sleeping much since then.
No, not really.
So when you got to the field, what happened from there? Walk us through that.
Basically, I grabbed him out of the car, And then I pulled him into the cornfield. I don't know what kind of field it was, but I dragged him into the field. And then that was it. And then I jumped back in my car.
I wonder how much cocaine was he trying to get? Like, I want to know what was his. What is the word called? What is the word called? Can't remember the word, but it's something. It's a thought process of it. I don't know.
When you drug him into the field, was he still gurgling, or was he?
He was out.
He was out by now.
And then I took off my shirt while I was driving to cover his head. Cover his head. Yeah. Straight up, just because I don't know. I just.
What did you see after you shot him?
His trauma. Like I try not to go back into it.
Yeah, I understand.
Unfortunately, we need to go through it in some detail today. And I know it's traumatic to relive it, but these things really happened. And you can't take it back, right? I mean, it's something that went bad, but you have to own your part of it. It is what it is, right? Like, there's nothing we can do to make that go away. This is something that happened. And so we just put the whole story out of what happened, and then, because we weren't there, but we knew that you shot this guy. You know, we didn't have the context of how it happened, like, we didn't know if he was just like cold-blooded execute this guy, or if there was some other than do that, and then somebody was in danger. Yeah.
Sure.
So you go to the cornfield, you stop, obviously, and then walk us through what happened after that. And then I remember just getting out of my car, and then grabbing him and dragging his lifeless body into the field. How did you drag him? By his arms. Like under his arms, like a fireman, or his hands, or what? I think I grabbed him by his wrists. I think I'm not exactly sure where I grabbed him. Okay. And then what? And then I drove off.
Christopher.
Most people have no clue that this way to make money online is not dropshipping, Amazon FBA, or affiliate marketing. It's actually with a little known app called.
They about to say that.
Prison. Tanner reached for his gun that he kept in the center console while he was driving. It's very impressive that Christopher was able to react so quickly and grab the weapon before Tanner could. The detectives will eventually question him about the shooting, but for now, they want to know what happened to Tanner's drugs, money, and phone.
Where is his money and cocaine and phone? I'm not exactly. Because I know the pockets were rolled out, and I know you had money and cocaine and phone on you in your car. It's none of his. It's none of his. None of it's his? None of the money or cocaine is his.
That's in your car now?
No.
Okay. So that night though, when you were into the field, what did he have on him?
He had his ID and money and coke.
And did you took that out of his pocket?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably should have left it.
But that's okay. I mean, we're just trying to walk through this whole process. I know little things might not seem important, but they are.
Yeah.
So when you took that out of his, it was in his pockets?
Yeah.
And then what did you do with it from there?
From there,
Just took it with you?
yeah, I took it with me. How much could you have? Like an ounce? Yeah, that's just about that. Okay. How much money? He didn't have any cash on him. He didn't have any? No. I thought he was carrying around like $5,000. No. Because he's like a flashy guy, right? I like flash money a lot. I don't know. That's just his house just got raided the day before, or the day of.
His did?
Damn, so his house got raided yesterday, basically. And you robbed him. Let's say he died Saturday. You robbed him Friday. So all they do was at his fucking lowest, he trusts you and shit, that's when you want to show that you a snake. That's crazy. It be the people that you ain't around.
So then you take his phone and his ID. Was it in the wallet or how was it?
His phone was still in my car.
Oh, it was just in your car.
Yeah, and then I took out his ID. I don't know, and then the code.
Okay. And then you left.
You said you had money too.
The money was mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because you were going to buy a coat.
I was gonna buy the coat from him.
Had you already given him money, you just took it back? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. How much was that?
Like 1,000.
Was that price for a house? You did 12, 14, right?
I don't know, somewhere around there. Yeah, not exactly.
Did he always say an for about 12 or how much did he?
I was working my way up to ounces.
Okay.
So I finally had 1,000. And I was just like, okay, I got it.
Bro, this ain't the motherfucking 1980s. Why the fuck are y'all working y'all way up to ounces? Bro, if you gotta work your way up to a fucking ounce of coke, bro, you shouldn't be selling drugs or using. You're fucking broke. Do you know how much time they will get you if they catch you with that shit? Y'all are some complete dumbass people, bro. Man, y'all were fucking dumb. You working your way up for an ounce? This is the 19 fucking 80s, bro. We don't work our way up to ounces. If you ain't moving a motherfucking $1 million of dope a year, or matter of fact, $1 million of dope a month, why the fuck are you doing it? Man, I swear, bro, y'all need to go invest inside the prison system because these dumbass people are gonna make y'all rich. Fucking dumbass.
He was going to hook you up with 1,000.
I'm not sure if it was 1,000 or 12. But I just remember having the money, and the money was straight, and then I handed it to him. And then we reached for the gun.
But he never touched the gun, right?
He
never touched that gun.
He was reaching for it, but
So you grabbed it out and then shot him?
yeah.
So let's fast forward from there. I know that I can imagine that things were just chaotic.
And I'm in complete panic mode.
I can seriously see that. I can imagine. I can see it.
Yeah.
So from there, what happened? What'd you do?
I drove around aimlessly. No. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah, sure.
I was freaking the fuck out. And then I went to Tara's house.
Did you go straight to her house or did you go home for the change?
I think I went home first to change.
You're still panicking.
I'm still panicking, but like it was like a weird panic, and it was like I'm freaking the fuck out mentally, and then from there it's just
You just kind of went into survive mode, for a way to put it.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, sometimes whenever I'm like, I try to turn shit into humor, because if I turn it into humor, I hope that it'll get my head out of that.
So he murdered that man, went to a female house and laughed about the shit.
And like, but
How did you do that?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I think I just started trying to like turn humorous brain on to get rid of trauma.
Yeah.
But
How did you learn how to do that?
I don't know. I just feel like I've always thought that like laughter and like humor is better than, you know, sitting in complete terror and just.
And that's how you were feeling up until then.
Yeah, I was freaking out, and then I showered, and like I started to collect myself a little bit after I showered, but I was still like trembling.
After listening to Christopher's story of how he disposed of the body, the detectives decide it's time to go back to the shooting. They want to know why and how the shooting occurred.
Did you try to pull the carpet out, or you just deep cleaned it?
I just cleaned it.
Okay. Was there still a lot of blood?
Yeah, and there was like chunks of brain matter. And
Where was that?
where was
The brain matter.
just inside the car,
Was it in the back, the front,
all over.
all over? Where was he sitting when you